Professor English, Government College of Technology, Multan. Today I have joined you with a new topic, and ChatGPT is with us to explore and elaborate every aspect of the topic to the satisfaction of our audience and our students. Our topic is developing self discipline and focusing on your personality, tasks, and solving problems. First of all, I would like to ask ChatGPT, please define what do you mean by discipline?
Absolutely. That sounds like a fantastic topic. So, discipline generally refers to the ability to control one's behavior, emotions, and actions in order to achieve long term goals. It involves self control, consistency, and the willingness to stay focused even when faced with distractions. It's really the foundation for personal growth and success.
Okay, I would like to ask you after building self discipline, how it has been assumed that self discipline will lead to focusing better.
Great question. Essentially, self discipline creates a framework for consistent habits and routines, which in turn reduces the likelihood of distractions. When you have self discipline, we're more likely to stick to your goals, manage your time effectively, and stay focused on tasks without giving in to temptations. Over time, that consistency strengthens your focus, making it easier to maintain attention and productivity.
Please tell me what habits do you struggle to stay consistent?
Oh, that's a relatable one. A lot of people struggle with things like maintaining a consistent morning routine, sticking to regular exercise, or even managing screen time and distractions. For me, it's definitely about balancing work and relaxation and making sure I don't get pulled into random time sinks. It's always a journey.
What distractions affect your focus the most?
I'd say some of the big ones are things like notifications on my phone, unexpected interruptions, and even just getting caught up in social media or email. Sometimes it's also just that inner voice that wants to procrastinate or seek instant gratification. It's definitely a challenge we all face.
How do you react when you feel unmotivated?
Yeah, when motivation dips, I usually try a few things. Breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable steps can help, or sometimes taking a short break to refresh my mind. I also find it helpful to revisit my goals and remind myself of the bigger picture. And sometimes just talking it out with someone can re energize me as well. It's all about finding what works in the moment.
Are your goals clear, specific, and realistic?
I try to keep them as clear and specific as possible. I find that having well defined goals definitely helps with staying on track and measuring progress. Of course, sometimes it's a bit of a balance between being ambitious and being realistic, but I always try to keep them achievable and flexible. It definitely makes a difference.
Do you break big tasks into smaller steps?
Absolutely. I find that breaking big tasks into smaller, more manageable steps really helps in reducing overwhelm and maintaining momentum. It makes it easier to track progress and celebrate small wins along the way. It also helps keep focus sharp and makes the entire process feel a lot less daunting.
What routines help you stay productive?
I find that having a consistent morning routine really sets the tone for the day. Things like a bit of exercise, a healthy breakfast, and some focused planning time help a lot. I also like to set specific time blocks for different tasks and include short breaks to avoid burnout. And of course, keeping a clutter free workspace definitely helps me stay productive as well.
Please tell me how often do you hold yourself accountable?
I try to hold myself accountable pretty regularly, often through daily or weekly check ins. For example, I'll review what I've accomplished, see what worked well, and identify areas for improvement. I also find that having accountability partners like colleagues or friends helps a lot. It keeps me motivated and on track, and it's a great way to ensure I'm consistently moving forward.
Do you track your progress regularly?
Yes, definitely. I try to track my progress on a regular basis, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly. I use tools like journals, spreadsheets, or even apps to keep an eye on my goals and see how far I've come. It really helps me stay motivated and adjust my strategies if needed. Plus, it's always rewarding to look back and see the progress over time.
What triggers cause you to lose your focus?
A few common triggers for me include things like constant notifications, especially on my phone, sudden unexpected interruptions, or even just feeling tired or overwhelmed. Sometimes boredom or a lack of immediate interest in a task can also cause my focus to slip. Being aware of those triggers definitely helps me put strategies in place to minimize them.
Can practicing digital discipline, like limiting your phone, social media platforms, increase your focus ability?
Absolutely. Practicing digital discipline can definitely help boost focus by limiting distractions from phones and social media. You create more mental space for deep work and sustained attention. It also helps build better habits and reduces the temptation to multitask. Over time, that kind of discipline can really sharpen your focus and improve productivity significantly.
What motivates you the most to stay committed to your goals and remain focused?
I'd say one of the biggest motivators is having a clear sense of purpose and passion for what I'm working on. Seeing the progress and the positive impact of my efforts really keeps me going. I also find that setting small, achievable milestones and celebrating those wins along the way helps a lot. And of course, support from others, whether it's feedback or encouragement, is a huge motivator as well.
What steps do you take to avoid procrastination?
I usually tackle procrastination by breaking tasks into smaller steps, as we mentioned, and setting specific achievable goals with deadlines. I also try to minimize distractions by creating a focused workspace and using tools like website blockers when needed. Another big help is the Pomodoro technique, where I work in short, focused bursts with breaks in between. And of course, keeping myself accountable, whether through journaling or sharing progress with someone else, really helps keep procrastination at bay.
Please tell me, how well do you manage stress when working? Hello.
I try to manage stress by incorporating regular breaks and mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or a bit of meditation. I also find that staying organized and setting realistic expectations really helps reduce pressure. And of course, maintaining a healthy lifestyle like getting enough sleep, eating well, and staying active plays a big role. And if things are really hectic, I find that talking things out with a friend or taking a short walk can do wonders.
Remaining in contact with disciplined people and focused personalities may help you develop your own focus.
Absolutely. That's so true. Being around disciplined and focused individuals can definitely have a positive influence. It's motivating and inspiring to see how they manage their time and stay committed to their goals. Plus, it creates a kind of positive peer pressure that encourages you to keep up your own standards. It's definitely a great way to cultivate and strengthen your own focus and discipline.
Please guide me, what type of mindset helps to stay focused for long periods?
A growth mindset is definitely key when you believe that your abilities and focus can improve over time through effort and practice. You're more likely to stay committed and resilient. Also, having a positive and patient attitude towards challenges helps you maintain focus for longer periods. Another helpful mindset is being present and mindful, focusing on the task at hand without worrying too much about the outcome. Combining all these elements really strengthens your ability to stay focused over the long term.
Please tell one new discipline habit that you may advise to our audience and our students that they can start from today to be focused.
One great habit to start today is the practice of setting a daily intention or a top priority each morning. Just taking a few minutes at the start of the day to identify your main focus or your most important task can really set the tone for the day. It helps keep you aligned and focused, and it's a simple habit that can yield big results over time.
Thanks, ChatGPT. Please also conclude the topic with two, three sentences, solid sentences that may help our students and our audience that they may remain focused throughout their life.
Absolutely. In conclusion, cultivating self discipline and focus is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and a positive mindset. By setting clear goals, building healthy habits, and surrounding yourself with motivated individuals, you'll not only stay focused, but also achieve lasting success. Remember, small, consistent steps lead to big results over time.
Thanks, ChatGPT, for your valuable input and exploring the topic to the satisfaction of our audience and our students. We will remain in contact with you in future with some new topics